we'll see in a second. I know earlier there was talks about Sino using someone maybe a little different, maybe a little extra tech here, but we'll see.
Sino, I will be.
Shout out to the I'm gay tag. Let's go whoever's tower this is. Let's go you guys. But no, we got Crimson Zet. So yet again another Zet, Zet Kragg winner semis. So here's your tips, guys. You come to Minnesota, you want to win, you play Zetterburn, you play Kragg. Because this is apparently what we lose to.
Jackie Peanuts, the #1 Rivals player in Minnesota, also a prominent commentator of Smash 4 and Rivals of Aether. And again, the reset of the game.
The best part about Jackie Peanuts being on the stream is that he doesn't think we know why he turns the game off. He literally just said it. He just like looked over and said like, "Oh, we're turning the game off so we can reset our controls." And the two of us are like, "Cool, they're resetting the game because you know whatever." Just saying. Anyway, the interesting thing about this is Jackie Peanuts, in the history of Rivals of Aether in Minnesota, has dropped a single set, one set ever. And it was to someone who didn't qualify for the top 8 today. Unfortunately, Professor Gangweed, formerly 6,000 different titles, our ABSA extraordinaire, who just flings around the stage like a lunatic. But this is still, I mean, Jackie Peanuts is sitting in Minnesota right now. He has not yet lost a set today. We'll see if that continues and see if he'll meet Sparks in Winners Finals for that young Kragg ditto.
I know Jackie Peanuts is very confident in his ability to edge guard Zetterburn, but he's not seen Zetterburns quite like these one before.
No, definitely not. Oh, certainly online. So here's the thing too is you have to sort of separate out the real life and the online, but Rivals is such a great netcode that you might as well, in most cases, consider online as offline. I've certainly played quite a bit and gotten, I mean, sub 30 pings, which is almost unnoticeable. I mean, I would say unnoticeable because I'm old, but the younger kids would be like, I can feel it. So those of you in the chat that are looking at me like 30 ping, the hell? You let me know. I want to hear. I want to see. I don't know.
I also like that you impersonate young people with a very old person voice.
I don't know, whatever. It's my literal generic other person. Crowd getting real hype for some Rivals. Just kidding, it's PM. You can also, if you are currently fiending to watch some PM, it is the only other live stream right now, youtube.com/ShineCorp, ShineCorp/live. Anyway, we're right in here.
Starting with Tower of Heaven, very common pick for these two characters. Ooh, gets the parry on the downbeat. That is already going to show how this set's going to go. Jackie Peanuts likes to utilize the downbeat to set up a lot of neutral interaction. If that's going to be countered a lot or parried a lot, could be in for some trouble.
I feel bad for everyone in chat who's saying 30 ping's good, 30 ping's real good, because girl, I've seen like 12. Move to a populated area. Anyway, Killer's going to save Jackie Peanuts there from a real vicious forward smash, but smash definitely going to take it.
And again, that side B, showing that lag, showing how punishable that move is.
But answering right back with a series that ends in an up air.
Jackie Peanuts showing that lagless snare on the block so that he can cover a lot of space if he needs to.
The one thing I'll say that differentiates in my mind Jackie Peanuts from Sparks earlier is Jack's use of the rock as a mechanism to extend and enhance his movement and combos. Ooh. Oh my gosh, I forgot the killer was over there. I know little things there, but I've forgotten to hit it. I was like, ooh.
Jackie Peanuts always got that in the back of his mind. He knows where all of his things are. He's got toys, they're his toys, and he knows where they are.
And this is where, in the style of like a Street Fighter player who always wants to be on the left because he's easier at performing things on the left, Jack wanted to situate himself on the left-hand side of the stage there. It was a really brilliant move, and Sino sort of let him do it. Wow.
Got the scoop box of that up tilt.
Up tilt, and DI in to confirm to an up air.
You see that down B again?
Oh! Failed to punish.
Because that side B has been the death of many a Kragg on this stream, even just recently.
Yeah, in the short amount of time we've been live.
But Sino continuing this string, has the fire, gets the up smash, and we haven't even gamed.
This is an explosive game one. We've had a couple of kind of slower games. Just from the players letting each other breathe, but these two are not letting each other breathe. Ooh, they are matching aggression for aggression.
Ooh, parries the block hit, and Jackie Peanuts once again off stage. He loses his pillar.
A high pillar from Jackie there might be the death of him. He certainly pillared a little higher than he normally does.
Ooh. Dash attack does lead to a lot of things for Kragg. Gets the forward air. Edge guarding is important. That lagless snare setup is going to
big brain setups from Jackie Peanuts.
Wow, these go just blow for blow. They are in each other's face.
Gorgeous.
Also, I want to point out the nice aesthetic of Jackie Peanuts being in ice and Sino being a fire.
Oh, yes.
It's very pretty.
Yes, very good. Even though Kragg isn't.
It's okay. We're going to Frozen Fortress, which is also ice. Everything's nice. Leave it alone, Jaaahsh.
Jeez, okay. We're rhyming now, I guess. I can't think of a rhyme for guess. It's over. But again, there's no, like, footsies here are not the sort of passive footsies we've seen previously. These are connective. I'm in your face. Let's get this over with footsies.
Jackie Peanuts again off stage. Out of most of his resources. Gets the low pillar.
Oh, shine to forward air.
Early kill for Sino.
Jackie Peanuts putting himself closer to the blast zone, invited Sino to say, let me just kind of push it over there. We got to bring you over to family dinner real quick. We're going to bring you over to the side. Kids' table's over there. Not happy probably about losing that first game. Definitely taking a lot more risks in his aggression.
Jackie Peanuts, though, willing to fight back.
Ooh, air dodge, really great there, but Jackie Peanuts just sitting there, just going to up tilt. Feeling good about it.
Dash attack getting him off stage again. And that's been a huge factor, a difference between this set and last that we saw. Jackie Peanuts is like almost perfect on his edge guard so far. Sino's not making it back when he gets off stage.
I want to point out a habit I've seen of Sino that's really interesting that I think is really, really cool. Sino has been, whenever Jackie Peanuts is just standing on the ground, making the easy jump read of just jumping side being, sort of saying, don't come into this space. And that's such a Rivals thing that works super well. And as I'm saying this, Jack gets a gorgeous combo.
Jab, jab. Ooh, but had his resources still. Makes it back. Jack retreating, pulling block. Just run up, down smash, hits him.
Oh, another shine to forward air. This has been the combo on the stage for Sino.
Not only that, but it's been a very good confirm. Shining Jackie Peanuts into the pillar to bounce him so he can get that sweet spot forward air. He's looking for it again. Jackie Peanuts going for that forward smash, wanting to finish this edge guard. And this drop edge guard is uncharacteristic of the match so far.
TIN on that nair earlier off stage was so risky for Jackie Peanuts. Sino could have confirmed off that so easily, but didn't read it.
Jackie Peanuts a full stock behind. He needs to lock out the skill.
Yep.
Oh, good DI, but doesn't matter how long you live if you still die.
Man, fire is rough, though. Anyway, Sino answering back to that game one in clean fashion. And by clean, I mean shine to forward air.
It was pretty. And not only that, every time was sweet spot forward air.
Oh, yeah. Wax on, wax off in that order.
Will we go back to Tower of Heaven? Nope. This was definitely a mistake.
DSR. Yep. DSR says that Jack cannot go back to Tower of Heaven. He won their game one.
And this is why we call it Dave's stupid rule.
Interesting, of course, that that's not something implemented when Rivals natively. That's something that we do, of course, in bracket.
But Treetop Village is the pick. Get to see what Jackie Peanuts will make of these uneven platforms. In the boxing game, Jackie Peanuts is, I was going to say that was the longest he went without pulling a block for a while.
You got to have your security blanket sometime.
But getting his jabs and the forward airs, Sino off stage, that is not where you want to be as Zetterburn.
Especially on a stage like this, where there's not a whole lot of floor room.
He touched the ground, so he is out. That was, and she still done. Oh. Wow.
Again, new back air into up air conversions from Jackie Peanuts. Something he's been practicing intensely for the last 2 months is what exactly does back air get me now? Or sorry, month. What exactly does back air get me now? Feels like it's been an eternity since Aliana came out.
But that's what, it's always, or I always say that the edge guard's not over until you're back on the stage, and that was proven in that last stock for Sino. He made it over the stage a few times, never touched the ground though.
The famed stage control. Jackie Peanuts really using the Yomi Onion to keep Sino right off the stage there, reading every one of his options. Another down B conversion. DI's in. Jackie Peanuts not ready for it.
And these sweet spot forward airs are so consistent out of Sino, getting another kill. But he's already at 100%. Let's see what he can do. He can rack up a combo.
Started helling in, realized his mistake, started holding out, and it stopped Jack from getting a higher conversion. Killing, but it doesn't matter here.
Taking that dash attack on the recovery, but gets up tilt and forward air for it. Jackie Peanuts is going in.
Late hit nair, knocking the shards upward. Sino has to answer these setups with a little more aggression, I think. He's being a little too passive, not accepting stage control and earnestly utilizing it when he gets it.
Jackie Peanuts, 2 dash attacks, gets Sino back off stage. That's exactly what he wants. Goes deep for the edge guard.
Great mind game there for recovery, putting Jackie Peanuts in a terrible position off stage. He's going to recover now with side B.
And goes back with the aggression to avoid the end.
That was a version of Sino's own mind game where I think you're going to jump. Here's my side B. Jackie Peanuts says, I think you're going to jump. Here, I'm going to come back in and cancel my side B so you don't get that lag. Had Sino just stood on the ground, he would have had the 6,000 years of end lag to just really do something terrible. Wow, up smash, just taking the recovery. The range on that was enormous. Swung the whole of his head. Knocked that lion straight into space, and we have a Rano. We have our 7th character.
And the first counter pick that we've seen in top 8. This is...
Can I see a PogChamp in the chat for Reno? Rival's favorite character, everybody.
Ooh, and both the first game and this game, Sino started off just parrying one of Jack's projectiles, and that's got to start the game off with a rough mindset for Jackie Peanuts.
Oh, yeah. Shout outs to this PNB specific color of Reno. Thank you guys. I know it's probably, I mean, it's obviously not a specific color, but thank you, Sino, for choosing it when you watch these mods later. I appreciate the color choice.
But I know in this matchup, what's specifically impressive to Kragg about Reno and why Sino might have had the counter pick is forward air. Forward air does work against Kragg specifically off stage, which is somewhere he normally feels somewhat comfortable.
And the great part about the Reno pick, I think, here is the amount of time, the amount of, ooh, geez, the cross-up down smash. What I was going to say was Reno has this excellent ability to just combo the heck out of Kragg and taking advantage of that one advantage state he gets and really running with it. And that's, I think, what the idea here was this kind of... with this
Jackie Peanuts out of a pillar, but 3 side Bs, and he makes it back.
You push more buttons. You don't just sit there and air dodge, man. And down smash to take that. 2 down smashes, taking both stocks off the top.
Turns out, if you get parried, you're going to get down smashed.
Ooh. Great command grab there. Jack trying to get off stage.
Sino continuing this pressure. Ooh. Gets punished for that command grab attempt, though. And again, the parry on the projectiles, giving Jackie Peanuts a little out of his comfort zone. He needs to use those.
What I'm liking here is Jackie specifically trying to figure out when he can jump. The minute he's off stage, he knows. The problem with this matchup is that Needle will just ruin his day with a pillar. We'll see it come to play here. Maybe no, just comes on in with the forward air. Picking aggression over defensive.
Ooh. Stalls with the air dodge, gets the nair to up air. Jackie Peanuts.
Back air to up air.
Yeah, you're right.
With the DI in, most likely, because maybe this is Sino trying to predict a different move, but every single time it's been back air now to up air. It is the confirmed century, 2 back airs in a row into a jab combo, into nair. We have a string and a half here.
75% out.
Where was your stock, girl? Where is she? She did, in a little bit, maybe.
And Reno's up air, not known for killing very well. Jackie Peanuts still alive, using that nair cancel again.
Shard's nearly nudging Reno off the top of the stage.
Needles, but gets punished for it. It's the nair to fair. Jackie Peanuts running away with this last stock.
Sino needs a miracle or a lot of Reno jank right about now. Ooh, oh, excellent tech on the rock. Sometimes your tools come back to bite you. Really delayed recovery. This is Sino being super anxious.
That was a lot of rolls. These 2 characters.
And
there
that's
it is.
Up air by itself. Raw up air hitting the platform. Jackie Peanuts taking the set 3-1 over Sino. A seeding upset. That was 3 beating 2, so like seeding upset. Well, like a seeding upset. Jackie Peanuts moving on to winners finals to meet Sparks, where we will have the Kragg Ditto that